close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Yo, what's up guys? How are y'all doing? It is Sunday morning. We are about to get some WRA action in here today before the Auto Club race. I am Wizard28, aka Incredible, aka WRA owner. Now let's get things cracking. Indeed. We are about to go racing. Here we should begin, Yep. Here we go. McDonald's Racing. What it used to be known as. We're about to get racing here, folks. We're gonna go do some qualifying real quick. Gonna go through qualifying before the race starts.
Drivers to your.
And Casey King got himself the pole. Here are the times real quick before we get started. 36 drivers about to indulge in some racing today. Let's head down to trackside for the command to fire up the engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
That's the command to fire up the engines. Now, here we go. Let me turn down my audio real quick so I can be heard. Here we go. And here we go, coming to the line. Casey King, Diego Hernandez, William Byron leading to the green. Buggity, boys! Let's go racing! 107 laps around the Las Vegas Speedway. Down at turn, first time Casey King takes the lead. William Byron follows him up. This is the 2019 package, by the way, that runs, so speeds are going to be a little bit slower. I somehow managed to do that. Here comes William Byron now down onto the inside. He will try and run for race lead. Cars are going about 170. Byron now takes the lead here early on in the race as we come around to complete the first lap. These guys are going about 180. They're about to be topping out here. William Byron now up to the top side. He's going to try to block Casey King, but here Harry down on the bottom. Here he comes with Andrew Barnes. So, they get into turn number 3 for the second time. Andrew Barnes. William Myron's actually still holding his own on the top side, but not for too long. Because now Bobby Harry leads the second lap of the race. Now let me do some calculations here. Think about we'll do lap 53 is when stage. So hopefully not too long. As you can see, I still have a little bit of a cough from a little while, but it's not as bad as it was a little while ago. When this race was supposed to be ran initially. Is now Andrew Barnes making his way downtown, walking fast. Here he comes to the lead. New leader, 2-car. There's going to be a lot of lead changes. Racing, as you can see here, is going to be kind of like a Daytona race. Let's just hope they don't wreck. But this is what people like to see. This is what the people have came to see. As now they're going full out. They're flat out in the corners here at this point. Kind of just like the real package. Now we got single file 4 cars. That would include Andrew Barnes, Derek Hamill, Eric Martinez, and Jimmy Johnson. So now they make their way into turn number 3. These guys are lap time, so I mean, there you go. So now here comes Alan Fredrickson now for that P4 position. Lap 6. 78, he won that St. Patrick's race last year. He's trying to make it 2 years in a row. This last year, this is only race number 2 because of some unforeseen circumstances. Now you see these guys are pulling away just a little bit, but that 78, we all know how good he was in 2018. Can we see him do some stuff here in 2019? That would put him at the top. 2-car of Andrew Barnes still leading quite a bit. But this is like pack racing, so you gotta give it time. You gotta give it time. 78 of Zach Moses up to P3. Here he comes. He could go up. Fighting with Eric Martinez. Guys are about to start running support. Still fighting with Eric Martinez. Eric Martinez putting up a heck of a fight here. While the top 2 are starting to pull away just a little bit, just like the real package. But we'll see how long it takes, because these guys will just pull right back in. 71 on Ryan Shirks, he's back to Daytona. Now can Zach Moses hold his own on the top? Here's, yes he can. He can hold it for the moment against the tire, but will he be able to continue that? That's the thing. Lap 9 of 100. So this race is going to go by quick here since you can run 2 laps a minute. I would expect this race to only be about 50-55 minutes or so. So not that long. Continuing here to get these guys. Justin Allgaier now coming down to the bottom. Tried this move earlier on a lap or 2 ago, but didn't really work out. But this time he has the momentum. He has a draft. But Justin Allgaier, momentum is better than a draft. That's why he was able to pull right there. And Andrew Barnes, he's been able to surprisingly hold against these guys here. I think he won Daytona. I'm gonna check real quick on that. Zach Moses was only able to move down to 4th. Justin Allgaier now comes for that P2 position. Yes, Andrew Barnes did, but Christopher Cutts Jr. had more points, so. And now Zach Moses up to P3. He's going for P2 now. He's feeling lucky today here on St. Patrick's Day, which, by the way, happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. I know I didn't state that to start a stream. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone out there. Hopefully you're all having good. See, don't do too much. We want you here next week. 78 Zach Moses trying to hold his own. Andrew Barnes, he's looking to go 2 wins in a row to start 2019. Everyone's on the same. Everyone's 100 on ratings. Just where your position. And Andrew Barnes, so far, he's been able to hold on to where you sleep. But the question is, though, how long can these guys last on field? Because I know you need a pit stop. You need a pit stop in 40% rates. But how many pit stops do you need? We obviously saw back at the Daytona race back in February that these guys needed more than 1 pit stop. So will that be the same case today? It's like, well, he's coming. He is coming indeed. But the question is, will he be able to get up there? So there's going to be a little bit of separation. Just a little bit. Not too much of separation. Just a little bit. But there's a little bit of separation between the leader. I think it's top 4, top 5. These guys start separating up about 20-25 laps for these guys to spread out some more. Still up 20-25. Oh. I feel like that 78 is gonna make that move eventually. He's one of the only green cars in today's field, surprisingly, or has green on his car. So he's feeling really lucky. And this is the exact same scheme that they were running at when they won their last year. So they're trying to go 2 years in a row with the St. Patrick's Day win. They're trying to go 2 for 2. Andrew Barnes trying to go 2 for 2 on the season. What that would be. But it's only lap 16, so let's give it time. But this race is already starting. The field starts to separate just a little bit, not too much, just a little bit. And here comes Derek Hamill now for the P2 position. Eric Hamill takes P2 away from Zach Moses, and now Eric Martinez wants to try to close that gap up. Does. Now Zach Moses is going to have to fake quite a lot before he finds a hole. I think that'll take a while. He's going to be stuck on the high side. He's going to be fading back with Blue Bungee. Actually, he finds a hole right now. He's going to keep P4. There. He make the move. He tries to get the nose underneath. Doesn't get there. Nothing. He got nothing. Eric Martinez. This has been a battle for second. So this is what I mean by the clean air is way better. Clean air is good. Eric Martinez trying up to the lead. Can't quite get there quite yet. Eric Hamill. You can saw it there on the live stream there a second ago. Just a little bit. He got squeezed. I think that won't hurt his car too much right now, but it may hurt his car towards the latter half of the run. 52 on Derek Hamill. He's been trying on this 2 car for several laps now. It wasn't just in this little past one that it's been throughout the race so far here. And they're still battling. They're going to be battling for quite some time here. Like, see, we have an 18 and a 19. The 18, I still don't know this guy's name. Let me check. 18 of, I don't know. Alex Spear? I think it's Alex Spear. Let's see, 18. Looking for number 18 here. Kane Mobley's in the 19. He had a terrible performance at Daytona. I think he got wrecked out. The 18 of Adrian Spear. So those guys are 2 rookies. I believe they might be. No. I was about to say, are they brothers? No, they don't have the same line. What am I doing? I think right now Derek Hamill, he's just trying to ride that 2 car, just try to get that draft. Because he's cutting that air right for him. Ooh, making a risky move, making it 3 wide here at Las Vegas. He almost made it 3 wide, actually. He didn't fully make it 3 wide. He almost made it 3 wide, though. Derek Hamill. Now. Andrew Barnes. He's making his owner happy. He's actually in Auto Club in real life right now. So, I mean, he would be ecstatic to see him win 2 in a row. So in these type of races, it comes down to positioning. Just like I comes down to positioning is now 52 made the crossover move on the 11. He will take P3 back. So I mean, this is what NASCAR has done. But now you can see, here's everyone else. Everyone else is fighting. Next, see Ray Black Jr. 2019. He's yet to get up to the top. Joshua Cuts back in P36. Not really doing too hot for him there. But you can see we're still going quick. We're already on lap 25. But this has been an exciting race for second on the back. But this leader, he's been able to hold his ground throughout most of the race so far. So a couple lead changes, so you can't say we don't have lead changes in WRA. Derek Hamill just right back to where he was a couple laps ago, up to P2. But the question is, can he get up to that leader? He needs to get up to the leader and to win this race, obviously. Otherwise, yeah. We're on lap 27 of the schedule 107 laps. Yeah. Hey, Imagination Ultima, how you doing, buddy? Andrew Barnes still leading. Top 10 are separated out just a little bit. Now, top 10 are separated by a second. Here comes Justin Allgaier again. This battle for second does not quit. This is just a battle for second that won't end very well. Zach Moses back up to P number 4. And Justin Allgaier up to P2, but for how long? For how long is the question? Justin Allgaier still within striking distance. He's obviously within striking distance, but how much striking distance is good? See, a minute ago, 10th place was a second back, but they've closed it back to 0.8 of a second. So, I mean, there you go. Andrew Barnes, I don't know what they did to his car over the offseason, but they made it good. It is good for these types of races. It's out there. Campbell coming back for that P2 spot. It's a battle for second, not for the lead. The leader, he's been leading for quite some time now. The question is, will he be able to keep that lead? That's the question. That's the question they have to answer. Oh, here we go. Zach Moses now feeling lucky today. Coming down the front stretch. Here he goes. In that green machine. Will Andrew Barnes be able to hold him off? Yes, sir, for the moment. Wow. He almost had the lead. Justin Allgaier gave him a push. Andrew Barnes keeps the lead. Wow. Almost made a good attack. That shows you that you can use both the inside and the outside here in this case, as long as you have a draft this. Here we go, 3 wide almost. We did go 3 wide. 3 wide for the lead, not for the lead, for second place, excuse me. 3 wide for second place, Justin Allgaier, Adrian Spear, and Zach Moses, all right there. Oh boy, they're gonna pull away big time. Still 3 wide, are you kidding me? Adrian Spear comes out the winner of that one. They're still going 3 wide now. Here comes Eric Martinez. Oh my gosh. Zach Moses now as they go back to double file. Oh my gosh, what a move by Adrian Spear. They were 3 wide for a solid lap. Now they are going to easily close back in on the leader now. Wow. That's how here comes Adrian Spear. Maybe but he does go for it. He does have the advantage of with him. So this time we have a new leader. New leader, 18 car of Adrian Spear. He's a rookie. He moves to the point, but for how long? Here comes the 78 of Zach Moses. He won the St. Patrick's race a year ago. Rest of the field easily closes in, and Adrian Spear starts to pull away. Andrew Barnes keeps P number 2 though, so he's obviously has something in his car that he feels like is very strong. But he hasn't been in dirty air in quite some time, but we know his car is good in dirty air, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets that lead back in a couple laps. Zach Moses now staying comfortably in P3. But this is just insane. Adrian Spear, we all know how good these 18 cars are at Las Vegas, but we all know the history of 18 and 22 in real life, of course, not in game, but 18 and 22 in real life. So will any of that have an effect on today's race? Oh, Zach Moses pushing the 2 car of Andrew Barnes up the track. They were thinking about going 3 wide again. It's like they think about it, then they don't do it. So they go 2 by 2 for P. Zach Moses, he'll easily pass Andrew Barnes this time, but he has another car to pass. Now they go 3 wide behind them. They may take it 4 wide. No, they don't. 3 wide. Oh my gosh. Unlike season 1, this is probably some of the most entertaining I've seen since the holiday series. This is probably some of the most entertaining stuff I've seen. Andrew Barnes now going to try to take P number 2 back. You have got to be joking me. Here he comes again. But this time I believe he'll have the help of Justin Allgaier. Yes sir, he does. Justin Allgaier, he's a good pusher. Zach Moses keeps the P number 2. So that finally starts to fan out just a little bit. Not by much, but still just a little bit. And now here comes Zach Moses in that 78 machine, try to take the lead back. Or try to take the lead for the first time. He hasn't gotten the lead yet. But we all know that 78 can any moment. We have about 13 laps to go. No, 14, my bad. 14 laps to go in stage number 1. No cautions though for stage breaks. We just keep on racing. Chewing. And Andrew Barnes now has the advantage of that inside lane. That inside lane, 9 times out of, we'll go 7 times out of 10, will work very quickly. 18 mobile of Adrian Spear. Here he comes. He's still leading this field, but obviously these guys, these top 10, they have not spread out very far. As you can see, from early on in the race, these guys are still quite within each other. Everyone's on 100, which is why Mr. Moses is back here. And P number 2, restart again. This time, no. Zach Moses trying to make the move on the inside. Turn number 1 didn't work out. And this just does not stop. Now here goes that 2 car for Andrew Barnes. But the 7 car, Justin Allgaier, has other ideas, almost gets him that time. They don't take it too wide. Driscoll hold a single file down on the apron, and they keep it steady. They're keeping it steady, but I don't think that 7 car is going to be waiting too long. Top 4 gap, just a little bit, not too much, in front of 5th place runner John Teller Jr., but that won't last long. At least I'll think. Yeah, that won't last long. We're going to get right back to him here in a second. Andrew Barnes now trying to get the lead. Still, he just hasn't had the firepower ever since he had lost the lead. Like, sure, he's going to be able to ride in second, but he hasn't gotten that firepower. As now we have less than 10 laps to go in stage number 1. Y'all want commercial breaks? I'm just kidding. Here comes Andrew Barnes. He's thinking about it. He tries it. Doesn't work. As I go 2x2 for several rows deep here in the back. This is, oh my God. They went 2x2 several rows deep. But the question is though, now will they be able to catch up again? I don't think they might. I think they might be able to, but then again, pit stops. These guys are chewing along right now. So this is something interesting here. This is something. Jimmy Johnson now catches up to the top 6. Adrian, is that their line? They're like, no, we're gonna take this top 7 for ourselves. Here comes Andrew Barnes for the lead. He's going to try and get it. He may get it. He will get it for the second. Oh, John Teller Jr. now once more. Andrew Barnes almost gets the lead. They're going to go 3 wide almost, maybe, behind them. Almost got the lead again. That's the second time someone's attempted to get the lead, but that just hasn't worked out. Wow. But now we're in a unique situation here that we've never been in really before in the WRA. Top 7 pulling away. 8th and 11th trying to catch, and they will catch. And then 12th on back are just a crap show of their own. So so the question is though, will this happen all season? I think at intermediate tracks it's likely. But since they're going to Bristol next week and not a completely different track, we're going to see some different racing. As now Andrew Barnes trying to get that lead. This time he'll have it. Actually, no, for the second straight lap in a row, Andrew Barnes does not get him. You've got to be kidding me. As now we got 4 laps to go. 3.5 here at stage 1. Justin Allgaier actually got second from that. So now we got 3 laps to go. 3 to go, stage 1. Now we're starting to get some battling. We're starting to do some wielding of this. Allgaier almost gets it that time. As now we got some pack racing going on here in Las Vegas. Things are starting to get intense. As we're coming up with 2 laps to go here at stage number 1. As we come off turn number 3. Coming to 2 to go. Adrian Spear, now the 18-mobile for Joe Gibbs Racing. He's trying to wield in a stage win for that crew. John Teller talked about him much in that PBS number 22 Camaro. He's just trying to get himself a solid finish for stage 1. Adrian Spear now still holding the top spot. As I see these guys are starting to pull back in just a little bit, but it's starting to get more spread out like the NASCAR race was. As now we come up on what to go on stage 1. As now things are starting to get tense for 5th and 6th. Eric Martinez and these guys Ooh, this is gonna get interesting. This could get really interesting indeed. Is there Zach Moses? He's gonna hold it for 4. Here comes Adrian Spear off turn number 4. He will get the stage victory for Joe Gibbs. First 18-2, second 22-3, 78-4, 7-5, 48-6, 11-7, 81-8, 71-9, and 99 rounds out your top 10 as the race is official. Race is official, but we're still gonna be racing 50 something laps. We're going straight right back into the mix of things. We're going right back into it. So, Adrian Spear, he's still holding on to this lead. Things are starting to get more. Intensity Beer slowly climbing up to 10, maybe 11. I don't know. It's one of those two. '18 car now. Just trying to hold on. John Tyler Jr. trying to get to that 2. I'm just trying to calm down my voice after a intense stage 1 ending for some of these positions. Some of these guys haven't been up here all day, like the 22. He started to make his way up. So is the 99. He's made his way up into the top 10. And the 00 as well. They're starting to make their way slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Coming up with 50 to go here. Here comes Andrew Barnes. He's making a move again. No, this time he goes high. And I believe the 18 goes for a specific reason. It stops. Here we go. We're in another unique situation here in the WRA. As literally the 18 is the only driver that comes down onto pit road. Now that begs the question, who will go with who and how insane will pit road become? Here's the 2 car of Andrew Barnes retains the lead. As if you go low, you're going for the pits. If you go high, you're staying out. As it looks like everybody may be going for pit road here. I think the 18's just trying to split this race in half. Because he knows he has something. As now, the 1 car of Elliott Sadler misses pit road. He missed the commitment line, so he's going to get a black flag for that. We got a wreck. And I believe caution is out, maybe. No caution yet. But something happened with the 8 car. Coming off pit road. Here we go, coming up for another lap. Through the speed flag stop. Someone wrecked. Someone wrecked off turn number 4. Find out who that was here once pit road cycles end. Adrian Spear. I believe it was the 8 of Joshua Cuts. Wrecked. I think that's who wrecked out. Who wrecked in that scenario. As I see, there's starting to be lap traffic here. Joshua Cuts comes back down pit road. This is one of the more tricky pit road maneuver. As now the 3 leaders make their way down to pit road. And things get interesting once again. As now here comes the 12. He misses pit road as well. Second guy had missed pit road so far, but luckily no incident this time. He will get a penalty with the 1, I believe. So that definitely shakes things up in terms for their situation. Now we have had top 12 they have to pit. As soon as I say that, the top 3: Byron, Keith Kane, Michael Wellner, Cody Mobley, Ray Black Jr., Chase Elliott in that 3 car, Adam McDowell, they all pit now. Justin Allgaier. We all know how quick of a car he has. He needs to hold his line to a hauling. He's going about 5 miles an hour slower. He holds. Now the question is, who gets off pit road the fastest? I know that 01 ain't on the lead lap. I believe maybe a 2 car gets the likely scenario here in this case. And yes, sir, I believe the one did get a penalty. So there you go. So now, these guys can make it to the end. Straight up, they can make it to the end. Bobby Hatery, he took a late pit stop. He's trying to get up here. He does get up here. I believe he got a yeah, he did get a penalty. Jimmy Johnson, we haven't talked about him much already. He's going to have to hold off Andrew Barnes. He's going to try. I don't think he will, but he will try. He does! The 48 car of Jimmy Johnson for the moment. You're going to take it 3 wide through turn number 1. Andrew Barnes. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh no. D-Rag, caution will be out. Just when things got good, caution will be out. Oh, I knew they couldn't go the whole distance without wrecking. Oh, that hurts for the 48. Let's take a look at the replay here. Justin Old, they were going 3 wide. They were squishing him. This was coming off pit road, by the way. They were banging and beating each other. Andrew Barnes, let's get it from a different camera angle. Then Andrew Barnes, I believe he just sent him. This was right in front of the leaders too. Oh my gosh, dude. Jimmy Johnson makes it out with minor damage, but that's 7 car. He went into that wall a ton. Let's get from spectator view. They were going 4 wide with Richard Nelson there. So you can see right here, Johnson hits the wall, goes out to Andrew Barnes. Andrew Barnes squeezes the 7. That was just unlucky positioning for that 48 car to hit the wall at. And caution was out because of it. In the 7 car, he's done for today. Now, Ryan Truex will lead the field to restart maybe. We'll be back in a second. Ryan Truex, Andrew Barnes, and more are ready to come to the restart. So top 5 is Ryan Truex, Andrew Barnes, Alan Fredrickson, Adrian Spear, and John Teller Jr. Restart! Green flag, back out. 40 laps to go here in Las Vegas. We're going to have some pack racing. Ryan Truex in that 71 Mobile. First race back in the WRA since missing Daytona. But he did get points for that race even though they didn't make it. There was more to that incident, but we didn't want to see that. We just want to see what caused the incident. As now here comes the 99. What's that draft from the 22? His teammate. Actually, they got lights going. They're 3 cars, the same team. They're going for it. They're like, let's grip up on the restart and let's go. And that's what they did. They got one of their cars out front, but now the question is, will they be able to hold that lights forever? No, they won't. Here comes the 22, John Teller Jr. Now, John Teller Jr., that Lions ends pretty quickly. And now, the restarts are just insane here at Las Vegas with the Aero package for 2019. It slows the cars down even more. That's how they got the lights going again. They got the lights going on the high side there for a second down the backstretch. So now John Teller Jr. takes the lead. If you don't like this kind of racing, don't even watch. This is just insane. We've had incidents, pit rope issues, different lead changes. This is just probably one of the best races I've seen ever at a Las Vegas Motor Speedway race. As now, John Teller Jr. now and Nelson. We haven't seen these guys up at the front all day, but here they are. here in stage 2. Just going for it at this point. Zach Moses now. He's been one of the consistencies with Richard Nelson. I mean, not Richard Nelson, Derek Hamill. They've been the consistent drivers that have been up here. As Derek Hamill now, he ruins the alliance. He ruins the team alliance. As Alan Fredrickson, but that's not. He might be able to get it going again. First, third, and fifth in that bottom lane. As Richard Nelson now steps out of the line, going to that 52 once more. Same as that 99. They have the draft though. Draft again. The first, second, and third in that inside line. Question is, will they be able to keep the draft? Their other teammate Fumiko Yoshiani somewhere in this mix. There he is. Since 27th with their 3 teammates just roaring at the front. So we can maybe see that 09 up here later. As for who else was involved in the incident, you have the 51 of Ray Black Jr., the 19 of Cody Mobley, and the 97 of Adam McDowell were also involved in the incident. Here comes the 0-0. Who has the better advantage? Here in 78 into 0-0 or the 22 and 99, both 3 out of 4 teammates. Now the 99 drops down low. 22 has no part. And the 0-0 now to the point, but here comes Alan Fredrickson, maybe. He does push his teammate up the track just a little bit. It's a 3 wide for the Enterprise team. For the moment. Now, they've been able to keep it up here. Now, I don't know what happened to the 2 car there, but he fell like a rock. He's down to the 11th now. He had fallen like a rock. Here comes the 99 of Alan Fredrickson. And 78 Zach Moses. Zach Moses is going to try and pick the door. Doesn't work. And the 59 of Ian Jones. He's not been up here all race long. Same as that. Who else hasn't been up here? The 5 car of William Byron. They haven't been really up here all race long. So here comes the 90 of Alan Fredrickson. And new leader again, Alan Fredrickson. This is just to say 30 laps to go here in Las Vegas. Down the backstretch for the 78th time. Going turn number 3. Fredrickson, he hasn't won since Richmond, where he got off the 2 race formation, won that, or maybe. I know he got to the round of 8 for sure. So I mean, there you go. Zach Wilson he's still feeling. Here he goes down to the bottom track. He might pull off a slide job here. And no slide job in this case, but the 78 car of Zach Moses trying to go back-to-back on the St. Patrick's Day races. And the 22, he's a minute, but Zach Moses says, I have other ideas too. Runs it on the top, keeps the lead, and now we're going 3 wide, somewhere in the middle of the pack. Now, that would involve Ian Jones, Richard Nelson, and Casey King. Don't do what? Oh boy! They're going door to door here, but tire to tire, and they foul out 2 by 2 once more. That 78 car, we all know how good he's been on these St. Patrick's Day races. And now he has the point once more here in Las Vegas. '22 of John Tully Jr. He's been able to make some noise here, but he hasn't been able to get back up to the front. As here comes Eric Martinez. We all know 22. I've had some. No, the 11, the 78. They earlier on in this race, so I wouldn't be shocked if there were some vivid memories from a little while ago. So now we're on lap 83 of 107. 99 now. Trying to protect his teammate. Doesn't work. 22 now drafts with the 11. And this has been one of the most exciting races. Group racing. This has never been seen before in the WRA. So quite fun to watch here in this opening stages of this package. I thought I saw caution lights. I was just making sure with that. 25 Casey Caden, he hasn't been up here in the race. We all know he has the car to win it. Question is though, can he get up here? Eric Martinez still trying. He's trying his best. It ain't worked so far. It hasn't worked. No bueno for that team. Now, following the race, make sure you switch the dial to Wizard Games on YouTube at 12 p.m. Eastern. Not 12 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Eastern for the sign-ups for the NASCAR Coca-Cola Sim Series. Make sure you switch the dial over to there. The sign-ups from 12 p.m. from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. We'll have another session following the race at Bristol next Sunday. So make sure you do that. 71 car, he actually led the race for a little bit. He actually led on the restart, but he's fallen back to about 21st. He led on the restart though, so shines of light for that 71 there, Desley. But right now it's all about 11 and the 78. They're both doing spectacular. 78's been up here all race long. And this has just been one of the most exciting races I've seen in the WRA so far. But this has been multi-group racing, so this has shocked me so far, is that this has been multi-group racing. Like, you've been able to use multiple lines in this race. Now Chase Elliott, he's lost his draft. I believe he got involved in the previous incident. Now he's at the start finish, but these guys they're already at the restart zone. So they're going to get on this 3 car. Now we're going to be put into the third unique situation so far today. Guys, we are just about 20 laps to go here at the South Point 400. But now the question is though, traffic react to the 3 car chase. It's not going to be very long. They're going 10 miles an hour quicker than him. For crying out loud. So there's definitely going to be some sort of situation here. Here comes Casey Kane on the bottom. But here comes his former teammate back in 2017 in real life. They were only teammates for 1 year in real life, and now they got the alliance going on again. Oh, no, they don't. As now 78 goes high, I thought I saw caution lights again. But there was a wreck which involved a 48-8. There was a big time wreck. Now 78 goes away. They're gonna go 3 wide. Here we go. They're still gonna go 3 wide. I believe Chase Elliott's about to cause an incident. He's about to cause an incident. He's still going 5 miles an hour slower, even in the draft. What is this, man? We're gonna be coming up on 10 laps to go here in a minute. Ryan Truex now. Where's he at? Oh, he's right here. He's making gains. He's making gains. He's on the inside. That's where he's supposed to be in these types of situations. 0-0 Richard Nelson. He hasn't won since Talladega. So some winless drops here. 78 now. Here he comes. Here comes the 0-0. He's going big time push. Andrew Bartz, he's coming back up here. He won the Daytona 500. He knows how to handle these types of races. First place for the 78, second place, third, both teammates. Fourth place is the 2. Yeah, there you go. Now we're going to give you a race refresh here. Current leader, 78. We've had 1 caution. Stage 1 winner was the 2 car of Andrew. No, the 18. Where is he at? Stage 1 winner was the 18 of Adrian